back to another week of FDN. Andrew is hosting his first installment of his Star Wars segment. Rachel Ostergren is going over public versus private colleges. And Mark is doing another makeup segment, but this time with a twist. Enjoy the episode!
Hi guys, this is my new segment I'm doing where I'm explaining everything you need to know about Star Wars. We'll go into some more common known things and some lesser known things. I'm here with Rachel today.
Well,
so
this isn't my segment, but I have very good input on Star Wars, mainly about the fact that Jar Jar Binks is in fact a Sith Lord. You can leave that out if you want.
Alrighty, so first things first, what are the Jedi and the Sith? The Jedi are people who have the ability to use the Force, which is the energy that surrounds all beings, and they tend to use it to do things of good, a side of the Force called the light side of the Force. So these are your good guys. Now the Sith... What? Sorry. The Sith are the bad guys. They also have the Force, but they tend to use it more powered on their hatred and disgust for people. Yeah, and they tend to do a lot of killing. But, let's get into this. So we're going to be explaining the Phantom Menace. This is the first episode in the chronological order. So, there's not, this movie, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not important.
Not good either.
Most of the whole movie, it's not important at all. I'm basically just going to give you the quick runaround. So, two Jedi go into a giant ship to try to help the people of a certain planet, which are being blockaded, so no supplies. Peace negotiations failed for these Jedi. They hopped on to a droid carrier, and they went down to the planet of Naboo, where they met Jar Jar Binks. These Jedi, they find the Queen, they escape. They get stuck on another planet called Tatooine. They need to buy a new hyperdrive for their ship to actually go anywhere. They meet a Tordarian, which they're all useless, greedy scumbags. But it's not the point. This scumbag owns some slaves. There's a boy named Anakin Skywalker and his mom.
Shmi. Mom's name.
Yeah. Shmi is Captain Hook's sidekick.
That's me.
Anakin Skywalker has always dreamed of leaving Tatooine and being free, and his chance finally comes up when he meets these Jedi who need a hyperdrive. Anakin Skywalker volunteers to fly in a pod racing event, which is basically your NASCAR, but only they get the money. The Jedi free Anakin because they find out that Anakin's really powerful with the Force. Later on, these Jedi come back to Naboo. Jar Jar Binks ends up being useful because his whole species has a giant army which they use to create a diversion, while the Jedi go in to capture the planet. And well, this doesn't work out so well as a new Sith Lord has approached them and kills one of the Jedi. Eventually the other one, which is Obi-Wan Kenobi, ends up killing the Sith, and Obi-Wan takes Anakin up as his Padawan. So that's basically the rundown of the episode.
I think you should watch the Star Wars movie in the order 4, 5, 2, 3, 6. Don't even watch one. Like, if you're gonna show someone new, it's just a waste of 2 hours.
Okay guys, that's it for this time. Leave your comments down below if I should do something for the animated series of the Clone Wars. I've been thinking about doing it personally, but if it's not interesting to you guys, then I won't. But that's all for now, and may the Force be with you. Goodbye.
Hi, we are back at it again with Rachel's Guide to Leaving L&M, and this week we're going to be talking about big schools versus small schools. So we're here with Addison, and she's going to talk to us about state schools. So Addie, can you talk about where you're going and kind of why?
Yeah, I decided to go to Iowa State partly because my dad went to Iowa State previously, and also because I knew I kind of wanted a big school. I didn't want to go to a community college and be new there. and then after those 2 years be new at a large university.
And what are you going to be majoring in?
I'm going to major in animal science. I decided on this major because obviously I'm really into agriculture and animals. It's a really good base major. You can get into a lot of careers with it, and you can also add on. I'm actually thinking of adding on ag communications as well for a double major.
You touched on it a little bit before, but what do you think are some of the benefits of going to a bigger university?
First of all, you're not new twice. And second of all, I feel like you get to meet so many more people, and you can kind of be with yourself, but at the same time be with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
All together.
And can you just give some advice you'd have to students who are considering going to college and going to maybe even an ag career?
I would recommend going and visiting the college that you're looking into, and don't be afraid to go out of state. Like, obviously I'm staying in state, but I really looked at actually a college in Texas. Like, you never know what's going to be the right fit for you.
Thank you, Addison, for joining us, and hopefully you guys are a little bit more knowledgeable about why and what would make you want to go to a state school. And right now we have Claire with us, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about what she plans on doing. So Claire, can you explain where you're going next year?
I am going to Iowa Wesleyan down in Mount Pleasant.
And what are you planning on majoring in and for what career?
I plan on being a band teacher, so music education, mainly for high schoolers.
Mr. Will, she's coming for you. Can you explain why you chose Iowa Wesleyan?
I chose it because it's small and everybody knows everybody. I went there one time and talked to the vice president. They already knew my name later that day when I came by, and they already knew what instrument I played.
And can you explain also why you decided to go to a private school?
Again, because it's small. It's easier. It was easier to get into, for me at least.
And private schools often get the reputation of being expensive. Can you talk to us about that?
Well, it is very expensive. Iowans get 20% off their first year, and then they also get free dorms all 4 years.
All right, thank you for joining us, Claire, and hopefully you guys know a little bit more about what you could potentially do after you graduate.
Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Weekly Challenges, even though it's not weekly. Last time on this challenge show thing, Haley did my makeup blindfolded because she's that cool. This time, I'm going to be doing her makeup, but not blindfolded.
Disclaimer, I didn't peek. People were saying I was peeking, and I didn't peek.
So this is what Haley looked like before, and we're going to see what she looks like after. Let's just jump right into it.
Okay, the first step is to prime.
Oh gosh, this is weird. I don't like touching people's faces. Alright, what's the next step? We're done.
Foundation.
Alright, we're using both hands. Dot, dot, bop, 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 right?
Yeah.
And now we're going in.
No, the brush! You're okay. Do do this.
Oh bro, I just gotta wax on, wax off, right?
So
eyes,
under your eyes, just like a bloop.
bloop like that?
No, like more.
Sound effect
Yeah.
needs to happen.
Bloop. And then here, bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
And then where's
Chin,
chin, bloop,
forehead.
forehead, bloop.
Eyes, nose, chin, forehead. Don't be nice to it! Look at it. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm Haley. Ding, ding, ding.
So you're gonna go on your outer forehead, under your cheekbone, on your jawline. I make a lot of sound effects. Yay!
So cute. Alright.
Stop! Yeah. Do you see it?
I see it! That's actually really cool.
I know!
Okay,
Get some more.
yes.
And your chin.
And your chin. Ding, ding, ding.
Eyeshadow. What are you thinking?
What am I thinking? I'm thinking let's get this over with. Okay, what's next?
Eyeliner. lipstick. Let's do lipstick. No.
Where?
Lips?
Lips? Oh. Okay, mascara, and then we're done.
I'm not mad. Honestly, 5. 5.5. 5.5 out of 10.
Well, there you have it. Haley is okay with it. I
I'm
think.
okay with it.
Yeah, Haley's gonna walk out of this room and feel really confident. Thank you for watching. Give me more challenge ideas because
This is fun.
I need them. I'm bored. I don't want to do makeup anymore.
Okay, bye.
Alright, bye-bye. Thank you. Thanks for watching, FDNers. Thanks for watching, Louisa Muscatine High School. Thanks for watching, cool kids. What? What? Thank you for watching. Thank you.